Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
I know you think I look really fly in my shoe attire. Well, I am going to be having a conversation with the maker of these shoes and other artists who we mentioned in the previous episode who come together and make up the Untamed Empire Hub. Emma, how are you?
I'm great.
Good. You look nice. You're just all Ghanaian decked out in all the prints. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, oh, no problem. So let's get straight into it. So I'm looking fly in my shoe attire and you are the designer.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's show us, first of all, tell us what you have going
Okay, so my brand is called Love Ankara.
Love Ankara.
And we make footwear, African-inspired footwear. So all our products are made from authentic pieces.
Can I have a feel?
Yes. So this, for instance, is our flagship product. They are foldable, machine washable ballerinas. Yes. So this is very yes. So this is how we fold them.
Okay. Wow.
So this is extremely handy. So we find out that a lot of people who are traveling or who go to work in heels and want something comfortable to change into when they are at work or when they are somewhere else, really find these like very handy because it can fit into your clutch or your handbag and you can carry it along wherever and you can change into from your high heels into these. These are our foldable ballerinas.
Fantastic.
So this is one of our really go-to pieces for a lot of our customers.
I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. They're like baby feet. We'll have to find my size.
Yes, definitely. And we also make slides. So these are bags. These are made from northern kente, also known as fugu. Fugu, yeah. So this is northern fugu.
Beautiful.
We make it from kente as well. We also use woodin and other African prints from across the continent to make our shoes.
Fantastic.
So we are all about promoting authentic textiles made in Ghana, in Africa, by Africans.
Fantastic.
Yes, and that's what really inspired us on this journey.
So who are your major consumers? Is it Ghanaians? Is it local Ghanaians? Is it diaspora? Or is it foreigners?
Well, it started off being diasporan, but we find that a lot of Ghanaians are getting to know and experience our brand. So we are definitely happy about that because it's a local brand. We definitely want the locals to patronize it. But I mean, we are here at Untamed Empire. We are finding that a lot more Ghanaians are also coming through and buying our products and wearing them and sending us pictures and being happy with them. Yes.
Fantastic. And then this.
Yes.
Let's talk about this. The box?
Yeah, little mini trunks. So I don't know, well, if you're Ghanaian or grew up here, you probably would have...
Wait, top box?
Top box.
Yes.
So this is a miniature version of that. Wow. That our parents and I didn't personally take this to school, but
what did you take
my mom, I didn't go to a boarding school, so I'm not sure.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but my mom had this, and she kept all her vintage and her expensive pieces in
like jewelry,
and things like that.
My grandmother did. I mean, we're still finding boxes of vintage.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was always fascinated by it, and I wanted a few of these for my home now. So a lot of people come to us and purchase this as antique decor pieces for their home. But you can also put your jewelry in it. You can put anything you want to put in it.
And what's the purpose of the mirror?
I haven't really understood that. I'm not too sure whether our mothers wanted to just quickly, I'm not too sure about that. I have to research more and find out what the mirror was there for. But I tried to mimic exactly what she used to have, what my grandmother used to have, what other people used to have in that era, and kind of make miniature pieces that people could have in their homes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
No, this is fantastic. No, you're so right. You're so right. I mean, wow. See, this already tells a story. And okay, so then how else can we locate you?
So we are at Untamed Empire, so it's important. Come to Untamed Empire. You find a whole range of products at Untamed Empire. But aside Untamed Empire, we're online. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, and probably you find us in another country.
Fantastic.
So we are hoping to go global and big soon. Yes.
Wonderful. And then before we let you go, what do you want Ghanaians to know about purchasing made in Ghana goods? What is important to you?
It is extremely important to purchase made in Ghana because you are supporting a big part of our industry. There are a lot of local artisans and artists who are doing amazing stuff. You're also contributing to supporting the economy. I mean, we all know what's happening with the exchange rates and dollar and everything we see in here. So it's really, I mean, you're supporting someone's livelihood. You're helping make our country better, because then a lot of our money is kept here, and so you're supporting the economy and everything. So it's extremely critical. It's extremely critical to support and buy local and buy made in Ghana. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Emma, I want to say thank you so much.
You're
and these are
welcome.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. Too.
So I would call them economical. Yes. So these are fantastic, very useful, and of course stylish. But what are your social media handles?
So on Facebook, you just find us at Love Ankara. So LOVANKARA. On Instagram, we are Love_Ankara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. So we've spoken with Emma, and now we're going to speak with Papa Oppong and see some of his wonderful pieces. You don't want to go anywhere.
Art and soul.
Papa Oppong.
Hey,
Hello. How are you? I've interrupted? What have I interrupted?
No, this is like the regular. There's nothing serious going on.
So what are you doing? So I've literally just walked into you sketching, drawing. What do you artists call it? Give me the jargon.
I'm illustrated.
Illustrating. Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
So basically, it's just basically drawing. I think it's a fancy word for drawing, but I'm an illustrator, so I illustrate. I do a lot of digital illustration. So like what you're seeing, which is me drawing on my iPad. And it's just more convenient. Like I can carry this anywhere, sit anywhere. Whenever there's an idea, it's like get on it. So that's what I'm doing now.
Fantastic. And this is one of your pieces.
Yes, on the sides you can see one of the pieces from my latest collection, not the new one. Spring Summer 2019.
Spring Summer 2019. So yet to be launched.
So it's technically launched. So it's like these are like the funny fashion terms that we use. So designers are thought to predict or design for the future. So in 2018, by September, designers are releasing their 2019 collections. So that by spring and summer, which is around spring starts, let's say April, May, and then summer, which is entering into like August, the pieces are in stores. So it's designing for the future. So yep. Spring Summer 2019.
Spring Summer 2019. Fantastic. And let's talk about these pieces, because when I walked into Untamed Empire, I fell in love with these pieces, and I found out you are the man behind this. Yeah. So talk to me about these. Your inspiration, everything.
So the collection was called The Boy Likes Ribbons, and it's a very silly way of naming a collection, but I've always been different and I always do things differently. It's called The Boy Likes Ribbons because technically I like ribbons. I'm obsessed with satin ribbons. For like the past 2 years, it's been one of my favorite trimmings, I guess, fashion trimmings, because they're so soft and they speak femininity to me. So for this collection, which is my first commercial collection, so I've been doing collections in the past, doing bespoke for people, but it wasn't until last October that I decided I'm going to launch a collection that everyone can have access to. So my inspiration mainly was prep, school, very scholastic, I guess. Very scholarly, very graduation, and wearing oversized clothes and just not having time to glam up. So that's like my general inspiration. And then also I'm an artist as well, so I create my own prints on the clothes. So as you can see, all these things you're seeing is intentional.
So these are hand painted,
exactly.
by you?
Yes, by me.
Wow.
So we design the clothes, and then there's construction, and after everything is done, the work is on me. I have to go home and hand paint them. And what's crazy about hand painting is you paint one side, and you have to wait till it dries, and then you flip it, wait till it dries. If there are any corners, I have to flip that side and wait till it dries as well. So
wow,
it's a very long process. So it's rewarding when you're finally done. Then the pieces to me are artwork. They're not just clothes.
Right.
So I feel like people are buying into art pieces that they can actually carry around, not just hang in their wardrobes. Yep.
Absolutely. And do you believe your pieces tell a story?
Yes, I feel like that's the core of Papa Oppong. It's about storytelling. And I never got into design for money or to sell clothes. For me, primarily was to tell stories. So with this collection, I can show you.
Yeah, please.
Let me just show you. I don't have all the pieces here, but some of the pieces were named after like certain eras in my time, in my childhood. So I have a dress called the Abasa dress. And it's called Abasa because, you know, Abasa is like your arm, I guess the forearm. And when I was growing up, I was so skinny, everybody's like, hey, Abasa, you know, like arms are coming. So that dress is sleeveless. So that's the logic behind it. This is the cocoon coat. This is a Papa Oppong staple. So this coat is
I love it, by the way.
It's one of those pieces that will never ever go away. It's always going to be in no matter what collection I do, I'm always going to have a cocoon coat.
Okay.
It's inspired by the Japanese kimono, but like a very simplified, modern version of the Japanese kimono. And it's just, let me just pop this open here. There you go. So as you can see, it's just like a very basic kimono silhouette. It's got pockets, it's got ads, and it's just, you can throw this on anything. You know what I mean? If you feel like your dress is an understatement, you just throw this on, and then it's going to be more, give you that oomph that you need. That.
And this is women's wear.
So I call my clothes gender neutral.
Okay.
In the sense that I don't design primarily with any gender in mind.
Okay.
I feel like anyone can wear it, depending on how brave you are, how confident you are. For aesthetic purposes and for, you know, promotional and marketing purposes, I usually use the women because they play such an important role in my life. But I'm trying to move away from calling myself a women's wear designer because I wear some of my things myself. I wore this for the Glitz Style Awards last year. And everybody's like, I love it, love it, love it. And then I put this in the collection and it was on the model and they're like, oh, I like it, can I wear it? I'm a guy. I'm like, this is what I was wearing, you know what I mean? So it's funny how clothes form their gender once you put them on a gender. Right. You know what I mean? You can put things on a man and all the women are going to go, oh, it's for men. And then you put that same thing on a woman, it's like, oh, it's for women. But when you see the two of them together, it's like, oh, it's unisex.
It's, yeah. So, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love the finishing.
Thank you.
I love these sleeves. It's not very common
Yes.
that you'll see it on a piece, what you would call maybe an oversized.
An oversized look.
An oversized look. Absolutely. The detail is incredible.
Thank you so much.
You can really tell that you take your time. And just before I let you go, how important is it to purchase and be a consumer of made in Ghana goods? Because you are Ghanaian.
Yes.
You're Ghanaian, you're young, you're thriving, you've already made a name for yourself, but how important is it to let everybody know that, hey, we're here and we need to make sure that, you know, we promote what is ours?
Yes, I think it's absolutely important. I mean, we're in a new age, a new era. Designers are coming out every single year. Like, there are so many designers, also because we're embracing fashion and art as a real livelihood.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Before it was like, oh, it's a hobby. No. But now all these schools are teaching fashion design. They have courses in art. So it's a very new era, and people are embracing this new era. So I think it's really important because we are the ones who are exporting, selling out to all these international. I have some international clients, and through sales, they're asking more about Ghana. Oh, so what's going on there? Oh, wow, you're a designer in Ghana. I would have never thought because this looks very British, or you know. So it was important for me to have a design aesthetic that transcends Ghana and Africa. Absolutely. I want somebody to pick up my pieces and say, where is this coming from? And then that opens up the dialogue. Oh, what's the name in it? It's Papa Oppong. that sounds like a Ghanaian name. And then you start. So even for my label to be called Papa Oppong was like important for me, and it signifies that, you know, I'm Ghanaian, and wherever you hear, you see this label, it traces it back to Ghana. So this is why we need the support. We need the support. We need the local support, and we need, of course, the foreign support, because my whole thing is that Ghana can do anything that you're seeing in New York, in UK, wherever. It's all here.
Exactly. No, I 100% agree. And Papa Oppong, I want to say thank you so much. I'm absolutely in love with your pieces. I've kept saying it, so I'm looking forward to seeing.
I have to put you in a few, like, pronto, like right now.
Yes, absolutely. No, I agree. So you've picked out something for me to try on.
Because it looks so good. And I'm just...
So doing like a shoulder throw?
Yes.
Oh, so classy.
Just like that.
It's so...
Bam.
You know Sarah Jessica Parker?
You see, very Sex and the City chic.
Thank you.
Exactly. You look so good.
Thank you so much. I'm getting carried away, so I need to ask you. Oh my gosh. I need to ask you your social media handles. How do we contact you?
I'm very active on Instagram. So my Instagram is at Papa Oppong, which is PAPAOPPONG, and my Twitter is at Oppong, at 0PPONG. And Twitter is more like my musings. This way you hear me talk about what I feel like the industry should be doing. It's like all my ranting. And Instagram is like my online portfolio. So, you know, reach out. I'm always very friendly to everyone. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely. And thank you so much. I'm loving this piece. So with this piece on, we're going to take I'm loving it. With this piece on, we're going to take a very short break, and we're going to be talking to two more artists who are contributing to Untamed Empire right here, and your products are here as well. So yes, we'll be right back.
Live music, interviews, poetry, and more with your favorite personalities. Be our guest on Saturdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for the most exciting moments on TV. Join Kojo Akoto Boateng for real entertainment right in your living room. Saturday live on City TV and City 97.3 FM.
Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
Welcome back. You are still tuned in to Art and Soul with myself, Melissa Aouad, at Untamed Empire, and we are going to be speaking with a wonderful artist called Lodina. Lodina, how are you?
I'm fine. Yourself?
I'm well. I'm well. And I see that you're already hard at work. So you're a jewelry designer, specifically beads, bead making.
Yes.
Okay. So just talk to me about what you're doing right now. So maybe I've never seen the process of bead making. Let me know what you're doing right now.
This is the necklace. I'm doing the necklace. So I have my thread with my traditional beads, which we call the krobo beads.
Krobo beads?
Yes. So I'm putting them together so that will make the jewelry. Yes. So you need a needle, a very long needle. It's very thick, but currently I'm not using the needle.
Okay.
Yes, I'm comfortable with the thread, the fishing line thread, rather than the needle.
Do you prefer?
I prefer this.
For what reason? Is it just easier? Or?
It's just easier for me than the needle.
Okay. Okay. So once you have your fishing line thread. Okay. So then how do you start the process?
You do your strings, your thread, your white thread, and then you get your beads. But the thread should be thick. So you get about 20 strings put together. Then you Afterwards, you fold it. So you get two for you to put in your needle with a thread. Then you start to
put the beads.
through.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so you take about 20 strings. So you hear, so this. Do you mind?
Yes.
So this would be one piece of string. Okay.
Of string.
So now you have to cut them and get 20 pieces, put them together.
Yes, but you don't cut.
Oh, you don't cut.
You don't cut.
You fold.
You fold it.
Okay.
So you get it the size you want. Then you do another one, so it will go. It will just go round like that.
Yes, and so this is and this is important because because the weight of the beads.
Because of the weight of the beads.
It's true. You can't have big
you
beads
can't
and
just
tiny
have it
string.
just one tiny string. So you just have to double it, fold it in about 20. So you get 10. So afterwards, when you join it together, you get a 20 fold.
Wow.
Yes. And then you put your one string of thread in it into the needle. Then you begin to do it.
Okay.
Yes. So but I don't like using the needle.
So you use the fishing
I
line.
use the fishing line thread, yes, to do it.
Fantastic. Okay, so how did you get into jewelry making? What inspired you?
I like beads.
You like beads, okay. That's fair enough.
I'm a fan of beads. I truly like beads. But not just that, but my mom is a crobo. My grandmother too is a crobo. So I learned it from my grandmother.
Nice.
Anytime she does the beads, I'll be there with her, just looking at her. Then she'll tell me to try my hands on them. So that's how come I learned how to do the beads.
Fantastic. And then, okay, so what is this? So this is a bracelet.
This is a bracelet.
Okay.
Yes. This is a bracelet. This is, formerly it was called Abyssinia.
Abyssinia.
I don't know if it's a brass metal that we use in making jewelry. You can have them. I don't know the meaning of why they called it Abyssinia, but
that's the name.
Yes, that's the name. You can have it on.
Wow.
This is
Yes, I have some pieces like this. I
Yes.
love this. Absolutely.
so you can use this as a headpiece.
It's
Yes,
true.
you can use it as a headpiece.
Beautiful for like
Just
the
like
traditional
this.
engagement,
Traditional engagement
or ceremony.
Yes.
Beautiful. Oh yeah.
So it's called a headpiece.
A headpiece. Okay. And then you don't only do for neck and bracelets, but this is like a keychain.
This is a keychain.
Look at this. This is really cool. No, this is beautiful. You made this?
Yes,
Wow.
I did.
So let's quickly talk about this piece here. Where could one wear this? Would it be like a traditional engagement or ceremony?
Yes, you can wear it to traditional engagement, or even the wedding itself, naming ceremony, depending on your attire.
The attire.
Yes.
Would the bride wear it, or can the guest also wear it?
The bride can wear it with she having a different design, and then the rest can be for the guest.
For the guest.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Fantastic. So you don't just do necklaces, but you do keychains.
Keychains.
Wow, fantastic. Bracelets. Absolutely fantastic. And so, social media. Where can we find you? Are you on social media? Social media handles?
Not yet. You are now building it.
Okay.
Yes, but I do it for individuals. If you are interested and you want it, I just
Untamed
Empire.
Fantastic. Untamed Empire it is. So fantastic. You are Lordina and you are a jewelry designer.
Yes.
And you make gorgeous beads, and we can find your pieces and your products right here.
Right here.
Untamed
Empire.
Fantastic. Lordina, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Up next, we're going to be exploring the inspiration and art of a female painter. You don't want to go anywhere. So we're here with Jemima, a female painter, and we're going to explore her inspiration and her artistry when it comes to her work. Jemima, how are you?
I'm
Good. I'm wonderful. Thank you. So I've literally just come in and walked in on what you're doing right now, and explain to me what you are creating.
Okay. Actually, I went to the beach and then I saw the sunset. So when I came home, I was inspired to create something like that. Actually, I like art. I really love to draw when I'm on my own. That has been my hobby since I was a kid.
Wow. So this passion started from a child?
Yes.
Okay. And so, sometimes we want to follow our passion and want to follow our heart when it comes to what we want to do as a career. Did you have any challenges when it came to maybe a family wanting you to do a particular career versus your passion, or were they supportive?
Not really. They were not in support of it.
Okay.
But actually, I studied general knowledge and art when I was in secondary school.
Okay.
So I had little idea about art. Meanwhile, that has been my inspiration. So I learned a little that was taught in school to it. So I'm good to go now.
So how do you get the smudges? Is that a cloud?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
cloud.
so how do you get this effect?
Yeah, it's a mixture of green, lemon green and yellow. Yeah, so with that mixture you get the orange. It looks like orange, but not orange. Yeah. But I use the thick brush.
Okay.
Yes, to split the colors on it. So after that I used another brush to spread it out.
Is that really important? The type of brush you use?
Yes.
Is very
Yeah,
important.
that will help you to get your layouts very nicely.
Okay. And so what else, tell me, what else inspires you when you paint?
This is my first painting, but I love to paint. I love to draw too. Yeah, when I'm on my own, I'll just pick a pencil and a sheet of paper, then try to create something on my own.
Wow. So literally just off the top of your head. Yes. So you don't need to sit somewhere to get inspiration. You can just get up one morning and just start drawing or painting.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you all the best. I mean, so far, so good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jemima. Thank you so much. And social media, are you on social media? Where can we contact you for some of your artwork?
Okay, Untamed Empire.
Untamed Empire, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. We have explored some of the phenomenal artists right here at Untamed Empire that make up the Untamed Empire Hub. We have spoken to fashion designers, artists, painters, jewelry makers, and if you want to see more of their products, you can come right here to the Kotoka Airport Terminal 3 and check it all out. My name is Melissa Aouad. This has been another episode of Art and Soul. See you again next week.
Beats music.
Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul.